Just walking in the door, the big winner from today's O'Reilly 300, Kyle Busch. Much better afternoon than it was a night for you last night, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, last night was still good. It was a great night for us there. We were able to finish second, but wish we could have won that thing with everything Baloo's been through this week and all that. But here today, we got one there. So it was pretty special, you know, to bring Farm Bureau their first win of the year and bring Joe Gibbs Racing. I think it's their 19th now series win. And so it's been a phenomenal season, and it's been a lot of fun.
That's awesome. I mean, Kyle, I think I asked you this maybe around the Lowe's race weekend. You can literally, you're 23 years old right now, you can win your age in racing this year. I mean, you still have what? I don't know, are you running all the truck races the rest of the season?
Yeah, we've got 9 more races left this year, I think it is, or 7 or something like
9
that.
9 or 10 if you count tomorrow, if you're doing every truck in Nationwide.
Yep.
So, I mean, you can win 23 races this year.
I know it. It's cool. We're looking forward to it. I'm trying. So hopefully I can get there.
That's awesome. That's pretty cool. We got a lot of stuff to talk to you about. It's almost we don't know where to start. We loved your press conference last night.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that was like legendary where you just kind of threw down on you're not going to hold back on the engines or whatever.
Yeah, I didn't. I totally lashed out and pretty much said what I thought. And, you know, I said, I ain't going to sugarcoat this any. You know, the NASCAR rulebook plain out sucks. And so we're looking for some changes on the Toyota side. I mean, they took away from us this year and on the truck and Nationwide side. Luckily, we're still able to run as well on the Nationwide side because our cars are so good. But, you know, our trucks, we don't quite have the support and the technology and everything at Baloo Motorsports like Harvick Incorporated does. So I might just have to draw up a new series logo for NASCAR for the remainder of the year. That's Harvick Inc. series. So
whoa, nice.
I'm sure Wayne Otten will like that next week.
Well, you got to wear a T-shirt. You got to do that. That'd be awesome.
There you go.
Get a T-shirt made.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll be in the NASCAR hauler next week.
Johnny Benson was in here as well, driving a Toyota last night after his, third place finish.
Yep.
And, yeah, he's not happy either. Something has to change just because Toyota's better. They want to strip you guys of some power. It's not right.
Well, here's something, too, is I've been on both sides of the board. Last year I was a Chevrolet, and so the Toyotas were kicking butt. Everybody was a Toyota. All the Toyotas were winning races week in, week out. I was the lone Chevrolet that was able to win here or win there and, you know, break through here. You know, Harvick and those guys, yeah, they won a couple. They're more successful this year, but, you know, to me, I felt like on a weekly basis, more consistently, we were the best Chevrolet. And now, this year, you know, it's like we're the best Toyota. You know, the Chevrolet now with Hornaday and those guys, they're beating us every week, but we're finishing second to them, you know, so there's something that's going on here, you know, and so they took away from us and they switched it up a little. So wrong year to be a part of the Toyota guys, I guess, but we're
like somebody
it.
has something after you, huh?
I don't know. I guess I've made a lot of rules in this sport. So
yeah, you have. You made
have.
the age rule. I mean, you started when you were 16 making rules in this sport.
I've made a lot of rules in this sport. So
was that California Speedway where you couldn't run?
Yeah, that was California.
Because of tobacco laws at that time or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Surgeons General, whatever, had a case for me or something then.
I was watching you doing your burnouts, which the burnouts, all that's awesome. But you always go up and you get the flag. What do you do with those?
Well, this year I've been collecting them, and at the end of the year I'm going to give them all out to. I've won enough where I'm going to give them out to the guys on the Nationwide team for as many wins as they've had this year. They deserve some checker flags, so give them to all the crew guys on there.
You know what I think of? Y'all remember that movie Major League? Willie Mays Hayes, that character. Yeah. He'd steal the bases, and you'd see him like clipping his gloves up on the wall.
Yeah.
Kyle's going back and clipping checkered flags on the wall.
That's cool.
I interrupted you. What were you saying?
What the hell was I saying?
I don't know. I killed you, man.
Yeah. I was in the middle. I think it was pretty serious. Oh,
serious?
Where they're taking the power away from you, from what I understand, in the trucks is with the restrictor plates.
Yeah.
Why can't smaller holes, bigger holes? What's the problem with just the restrictor plates?
Everybody having the same.
I understand that, but why can't you work around that?
Well, we were trying, and you know we're doing the best we can, but the amount of the restriction that they're doing, I don't know what the sizes are exactly. Let's just say that, you know, the Chevrolets, they get 1 inch, and the Toyotas, they have only a 7/8 hole. That's the only air that's going into the engine, so you're basically starving the engine of air. And so the only other way to work around that is to do what guys did back in the day, but NASCAR tech is too tough, you know. Drill holes and studs and this and that.
The
they would do it
in
the what goes in between God dang, what am I thinking? I
the
know these
intake
things.
manifold. They were drilling
The
holes through the
gaskets.
bolts.
Yeah.
And I've heard they were putting, like
More
a
oxygen.
like a needle, like for shots and stuff, like
Right.
doctors have. They were taking the needle out of that and sticking it through the carburetor gasket and sucking air through there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just crazy the way that they would try.
What would you do in your Legends car days with those things? I mean, you had to have tried some tricks, right?
My stuff was bone stock, man.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, as was
telling you.
everyone's out there.
They were.
Including the guy with like the chrome Molly chassis and all these other things.
Yeah,
So,
I've heard of some of those. I never had one.
so
I didn't have the funding for that.
you didn't have the funding for that.
No, I didn't.
You beat them straight up.
I had to.
So well, that's awesome. It's fun to see you in Victory Lane. I mean, it's fun
appreciate
to
it.
see
Oh, absolutely.
the controversy you create and all those other things. When's the last time you've been in NASCAR's hauler?
Bristol.
In Bristol?
Yeah, not too long ago.
Oh, that was with you and Carl.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Which was
the time
pretty
before
exciting.
that, I hadn't been there in 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I was racking it in, man.
So now, I mean, it's been a while. Why not do the T-shirt with?
I'll have to go to my agent on that one.
TrueSpeedCommunication.com. No.
All right, I'll back off that. Just because we're buds, we played paintball together.
Yeah.
So
See, now Wayne understands. He can take some jokes. Wayne Otten, he's all right. He's
with
cool.
the truck series.
Yeah, he's cool. I'll bust him up and stuff like that. But Helton, he don't like that, and Darby, they don't like that, and so those guys, they have a little bit of a rasp on their shoulder, I guess. They don't like to hear it as much.
Actually, it's more of a thing of NASCAR wants it because they know it's publicity, but at the same time, in the public eye, they're going, They're like, yeah, come here, bring it. No, hold it back. It's like they're doing a little bit of the balance act there.
Yeah, and they gotta bust on you too. So I might
In
get a couple
public.
speeding penalties here
Really
in the next couple of weeks or something. I don't
interesting.
know.
What do you got for tomorrow?
Speeding penalties.
You were good in practice today, weren't you?
Yeah, we were second quick. I don't know how great our car is. I mean, it's good, but we'll see how it is. It's comfortable anyways. It's better than I had here in the spring, but a lot of guys are better than they were here in the spring, so it'll be tough. All the lap times are real close on everybody. The fastest car to the slowest car is probably only 0.2 different. So
Wow.
anywhere in between that, you're picking and choosing fine hairs there.
Kyle, I don't want to just beat on a dead horse what people have been talking about for a while, but I've got to ask because we got so many people driving home that want to know, how do you think this whole year has gone on your Cup side of things? Should we Jimmy-proof the chase and not go to the same 10 races, or what do you think is wrong? This should have been your championship by far.
Well, I mean, even in the old point system, it's not our championship. We've I think we're still 150 or something back in the old system. So I mean, we've got a chance in the old system. I mean, the new system, we're out of it. We've been out of it for a while, but I don't know what to do to it. I mean, it's actually probably been more of a story to see that Jimmy Johnson come from as far back to surpass us. He's leading in the old system too right now. So
Interesting.
and Carl's second by a couple, and then we're back like 150. So it's go to jski.com. You can find all that information.
Interesting. Yeah, but you would have been third instead.
We would have been third and still had a shot instead of 12th and out of it. I still at least would have had a seat at the banquet, but I don't think I'm going to New York.
No.
Got any big plans for celebrations tonight?
Tonight, Joe just wanted to go get hammered, but I don't.
Wait, Joe?
Yeah, I think that's
What, you talking
cheese
about-
and crackers hammered.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Hey.
There's no plans for tonight. I think we'll just lay low.
They have good take-in or delivery food that comes here to your motorhomes, don't
Is
they?
that
I
right?
heard Texas
Yeah,
Motor
the
Speedway.
Speedway Club, you guys can order food from the Speedway Club to get delivered to your motorhome.
Oh wow, I
pretty
didn't know
freaking
that.
cool.
There's a
isn't it?
concierge trailer over there.
Well, I'll have to check that out.
They'll
Maybe
hook
get
you
some
up.
dinner.
Yeah. that'd
Dinner
be
and
nice.
champagne. There you guys go.
I don't know about that.
Starfish
There's a
platters,
long hot day
tasty.
tomorrow.
Yes, exactly. Okay,
So-
dinner and water.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to ask the age-old question, and I'm sure you've heard it 1,000 times and are sick of it. But in Victory Lane, you've got your whole team throwing the nos all over you. Does that mean you went in your suit?
No.
Okay, because I've always heard that that's what that means.
No, you can go bury your face right in my seat and find out.
I'm going to pass on that one.
Nice.